desertification of Tamil Nadu is happening so rapidly. Just in northern Tamil Nadu, in the last 12 years, 4 perennial rivers have gone completely dry. These rivers have been running for thousands of years. In 12 years' time, we finished them off. Whatever the global warming, which has taken up the world's temperature by about half a degree centigrade or close to 1 degree right now, which has happened in the last 10 years, the southern peninsula of India is reaping the benefit. The excessive rains that you're seeing, it will continue to happen because it's part of the global warming system. We are benefiting from it, but its benefit will not last too long. We are thrilled because we were dry and we're getting excessive rains today. Right now you see Andhra Pradesh is like underwater right now. Huge, massive. Northern Karnataka, which never knew water, Gulbarga, 2-story homes are underwater right now in Gulbarga and Bidar and other places. These are dry places. They are receiving that much rainfall that they can't handle. If there is no enough vegetation and too much heavy rain, it will take away all the topsoil and make the land completely useless. In Coimbatore city, 10 years ago, if we went for a bore well, we were doing just 125 to 150 feet and we struck good water. Today, people are going 1400 feet. Tell me, do you know of a tree which can drop its roots to 1400 feet to suck water for its own nourishment? Is there such a tree? This is not a joke. It will be a fool's paradise to just sit and watch this happening. It looks like we are existing here as if we are the last generation on this planet, which is very distressing. The next generation of people, our children, if they look back at us, they will look back at us with great animosity. Because if you leave a land which is no good for anything, I've always wondered, why are people looking at Mars and Jupiter and Saturn? Isn't it time we looked at this planet? Our well-being is rooted in this planet. Every moment of your life, what they exhale, we inhale. What we exhale, they inhale. This is a constant transaction. This is a constant partnership. This is a constant relationship that nobody can break, nobody can afford to live without. So our closest relative is plant life. Our closest relative are trees, and if we nurture them, they definitely have been nurturing us always. We forgot this and our sufferings have multiplied. Millions of trees are being cut down every year. Why can't we reverse this by planting millions of trees every year? If the number of trees in Tamil Nadu increases, minimum of 15 to 20% of chronic ailments will go down in this state, for sure. Just what you breathe has become poison. What you eat is becoming poison, what you drink is becoming poison slowly. Where is the question of health? Where is the question of well-being? So, this is not an empty dream, this is a possibility. It is very much possible if you bring 30% green cover to the country and to the planet. Not everything will be solved, but we can slow down the process of degradation of what's happening. And environmental corrections cannot be done in a limited space of geography. It has to be handled globally, only then it will truly change. And we hope, in the meantime, more sensible leadership will come in the world where the necessary policy changes, necessary technology and necessary changes in our lifestyles will happen. At least we can give sufficient time for the planet to recover. If we make the planet at least 30% green. As a part of this, we started this project GreenHands, and we want to put back… right now 17% green cover is there in Tamil Nadu. We want to put back 30% in 15 years' time. If we plant 114 million trees in the next 5 years, it means that within 15 years' time, we will have 30% green cover. So as a part of this, October 15th, we are planting 700,000 trees on a single day in 24 hours, using around 300,000 meditators and volunteers in 7 districts, covering 54 cities. We are doing this in one single day. It's a Guinness Record, but it being a record is not a pride. I would be really proud if somebody instantly breaks the record, because that's what is needed, you know. You make a record, that's not the thing. If everybody takes it up and breaks the record every day, that's the thing that needs to happen. 114 million trees you need to plant in 5 years' time, and in 15 years you will have 30% green cover, which could be a saving grace. So putting back the green cover, this is not something one organization can do. We are just hoping that we can bring the awareness and other people will take it up and do. We are not giving large number of saplings to one individual. Each one of them is getting only 3 saplings. He is required to plant 2 and inspire a friend or a relative plant 1 more. 2 is something that you can take care of. They are committed to take care of this for a minimum of 2 years.
I'm very pleased to be participating in this project. I think it's a very worthwhile project to plant trees, which we need more of.
குப்பை கூட கொட்ட மாட்டேன், குப்பையில போய் விதை பொறுக்கிட்டு வந்தேன்.
The school might not be there, the students would have passed out, I might be here or not, but definitely the trees will be there.
We did not think of breaking any records. As far as I'm concerned, it's a shame that 700,000 is a record, because we have a population of 62 million people. Why only 700,000 trees?
Last year they have planted 2,000 plants in our area, and the growth rate is very good. Our survival rate is around 90%.
இப்போ எங்கள் கேம்ப்லேயே வந்து 2006 அப்படிங்கும்போது எங்கள் ஒவ்வொருத்தர் 2 பேர் அப்படிங்கும்போது தமிழ்நாடு ஃபுல்லாக இதே மாதிரி வந்து எல்லாரும் வந்து நட்டாங்கன்னா இந்த தமிழ்நாடே வந்து பசுமையாயிரும்.
If we start the nurseries sometime in December, we will have the planting ready by May. When the rains begin, we can start planting for the next 6 to 8 months and do this number if everybody cooperates and moves large masses of people to make this happen. Over 50% of the rural children are malnourished right now. If we invest more and plant fruit and medicinal trees, if more food comes from the trees than from the crops, we are not only ensuring that land is preserved, but also ensuring the health of future generations. To plant 114 million trees, we need about $1 per tree. In the next 5 years, if you account for inflation, it may cost $1.2 to plant a tree. At $1.2 per tree, that means you need $140 million to plant 114 million trees, which is nothing if you look at the money we are spending on so many needless things. If you spend $140 million over a period of 5 years, within the next 15 years, we can raise the green cover to 30%. Land is preserved forever. Around 300,000 meditators and volunteers of Isha Foundation and the general public have responded in a huge way and made this into one huge success. If we can increase these numbers, if this awareness spreads right across, educated or uneducated, rich or poor, capable or incapable, everybody is capable of planting one tree. So, I take this opportunity to request the industry, the business, the administration and all the people concerned, especially the media, because you are capable of moving the people. Thank you very much.